All right, this is the new Bob Barker right here. Phantom is right there. I'm going to start with all the mods and all the good stuff that I did to this box I built about 14 months ago. And let's get right to it. First off, as you can see, it's got casters now. And lost a lot of skin and ripped the thumbnail on my hand putting those things in. Learned the impact driver works much better than using open-ended wrenches to get bolts into the cabinet. This is an SDR-10 D4 subwoofer and perfect fit. No tuning, because I already tuned this thing about 14 months ago. I spent hours tuning this cabinet, and I got it right. I got it right. And we're going to listen to it here in a second. And, well, hell, let's just get right into it. Let me turn it up and see what's on the...
I believe you can do it if you say that you can. I'm a stone cold believer, not a smooth talking man. Leave my diamonds wearing hand.
All right, let's take a look on the inside and I'll show you the goodies. All right, I got the lid off, and let me show you the wiring in the second amplifier. Right over here. It's the original amplifier. This is the second amplifier. Bridged, each for 440 watts according to NVX. And I think it's just about all there. Reuse the tubing in there. Had to modify the front forward flange here a little bit. Had to cut it back a little bit to make everything fit all purty. Look at the size of that magnet. Reworked the dual bus there. Remounted that. And added an SAE 2-port right down there. And as you can see, I've got the 10 amp battery charger plugged in, and I've got the 3 amp battery charger plugged in. 3 amp, 10 amp. So I got 13 amps charging this battery. Single battery. Now this is where the bad is. Probably not enough battery to run these two guys right here. And the reason why I say that is that I already cranked it up and the battery went into pissed off mode already. Does not like all the current draw. So I really need a second battery. But what I can do is, if you're just listening it to moderately loud levels and just not cranking the living shit out of it, it'll handle it. But as soon as you start thumping, unless you have the chargers plugged in, you know, total power about 170 watts, but with the battery, it's taking a little bit more load off the battery, so the battery doesn't go into pissed off. The BMS shuts the battery down because it's drawing too much damn current. They say it can draw up to 60 amps for less than 3 seconds, but I think I've already exceeded that. But it doesn't look like I blew any fuses. I got 2 fuses right here for 60 amps, which is what, 720 watts. So it should be enough to power everything. But one battery with 2 hungry amplifiers, big speaker, probably not going to work out the way I wanted it to. So what you can do is hook up an aux battery to the SAE 2 port right down here, the SAE 2-pin port right here, and just plug in an extra battery. You know, if you really want to crank all day, and I have my big 54 amp hour one that would power this nicely. But the sound is phenomenal. I mean, you can't describe it. With the 10-inch, just has a throatier, more pillowy bass sound to it. I can't really compare it to Phantom yet, but it plays loud. It plays loud and clean. It does exactly what I wanted to do with the bridged amplifiers and the sound output. It throbs that woofer hard. But yeah, they both sound frickin' out of this world. Comes down to it. So I'm gonna have some fun trying to figure out the electronics on this thing and get it all rocking and rolling. But Really good build. Love these casters so you can just roll this thing around, move it around a little bit easier. Good times. Good times. EQ, you can go to Bluetooth mode right here. Just press this button right here and you can switch it to Bluetooth mode or aux mode. And I got it on aux mode right now. But mounting, these things are in there tight. Everything's good to go. But power delivery on the battery, that's going to be a problem running two big amps. One amplifier wasn't too bad with one battery. Two amplifiers with one battery, if you want to crank it, you're going to have problems. Alright, just thought I'd give you an update on my creations here. And hopefully this inspires the next guy or gal to you know, either do better or try to do one yourself. Alright, thanks for watching.